Hey everyone, good evening and most welcome to the live stream of um, Quest Park. Today we'll be having um, 30 GK questions update quickly, and those who are coming, please to like the live and subscribe the channel if you are new to the channel. I will be continuously yeah, um, top 30 questions as of now. So very simple questions we'll be taking up for the next 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Meanwhile, you all should stay tuned, and I'm taking it directly from my blog post Quest Bug Education. If you go to Google, search Quest Bug Education, it's a blog post and it's free for all. You can follow the blog, and daily update is going on in that. You will get all the competitive exams with answers and description. So stay tuned, and there will be the questions part by part will be going through. If you have any queries and questions, you can just raise or you can message. Those who are joining the live stream, most welcome to the live streams, and I believe that it is going to be a fruitful time for you all. तो सबको स्वागत है, and as soon as people are joining, we'll be starting the questions. So I'm waiting for the people to join quickly. Since I'm going today from the mobile, not from the laptop, so there might be some difficulties, but it's okay, no issue. So far nobody has joined yet, and I believe that shortly people will be joining. 2 minutes is over, and mostly after 3 minutes people used to join. So let's begin. The first question is taken from geography. Okay. The first question is taken from geography. If I am audible to you all, and if my voice is clear or any disturbance is there, you can just raise your hand, or you can just message that the voice is not clear. If it is clear, then that's fine. We'll be taking up these questions quickly. Let us go. Since 30 questions, it takes a lot of time. First question says, which of the following atmospheric layer is responsible for reflecting radio waves back to the earth? Which of the following atmospheric layer? As we know that the atmosphere has 5 layers: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, ionosphere, or exosphere and exosphere. So which layer is responsible in sending back radio wave to the earth? Which layer is responsible or reflecting the radio waves back to the earth? Let us look into the answers quickly. We'll go to the next question. It says the correct answer is the ionosphere. It says, so you will see this type at the top, Quest Park Education. That is my blog post title. And if you are new to the channel, you can just subscribe the channel and for more updates. The correct option is ionosphere. And it also says that 62,000 kilometers, the ionosphere is expanded from 60 to 30 kilometers above the Earth's surface, and it is basically charged to it is basically with full of iron particles, that is that reflecting the radio waves to the Earth. Moving to the next question quickly. The next question, it says, the Ring of Fire, an area known for high tectonic and volcanic activity, is located in the basin of which ocean? And we know the Ring of Fire, especially, let's see the options. It says the Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean, or Arctic Ocean. Which ocean or in which ocean bed this Ring of Fire is located? Let us see the answer, the options. The options are, it says, should I make it little big? It is okay. This much is okay enough. It says the Pacific of Fire is a 40,000 kilometer long horse so shaped. It's like the horse shoe-shaped seismical active belt. Okay, and it contains roughly 75% of the world's active dormant volcanoes and is responsible for for about 90% of the world's earthquake. It is the direct result of plate tectonics, especially the movement, collision, and subduction. Okay, of the specific plate beneath the surrounding continental plates, and the ring of fire. If you see in the Pacific Ocean, it is located in Pacific Ocean bed or Pacific Ocean. Next question quickly. If you are finding this live fruitful or beneficial, informative, you can just subscribe the channel. If you are new to this channel, so far nobody has joined yet, I think. Okay, no issue. We'll continue. Which major river is ununique? Okay, I'm reading something wrong. Let me okay. Which major river is unique for crossing the equator twice during its course? Which major river is unique for crossing the equator twice during its course? Amazon River, Nile River, Congo River, or Mekong River? These are the options for you: Amazon River, Nile River, Congo River, or Mekong River. Let us look at the answer. It says the answer is Congo River. The answer is Congo River, formerly known as Zaire River, and the Congo River is the second largest river in Africa after Nile. Nile is the longest river. Okay, the largest river, and then it also says that by volume also it is the second largest river. By volume it is also the second largest river, and the massive arc-like course of the course in the West Central Africa takes it north across the equator before curving back to the crossing it in the equator. So it actually in a zigzag form it crosses the equator twice. So the question was, which river crosses the equator twice during its course? This was the question. It is the option is Congo River, right? Next to the next, it is the standard meridian of India passes through which of the following longitude? The standard meridian of India, which passes through which of the following longitude? Or in other way, you can ask what is the standard meridian of India? It is 82 degree 30 minute east meridian, 80 degree 30 minutes east meridian, or 85 degree 30 minutes east meridian, or 88 degree 30 minute east meridian. Which of this meridian is known as the standard meridian for India? Or it says which passes through the following longitude. The standard meridian of India passes through which longitude? Say India is a vast expanded land that has nearly comprising nearly 30 meridians. Okay, and which is also giving us the time difference of 2 hours between Gujarat and towards the northeastern states. So look at this. The answer is 82 degree 30 minutes north meridian is the standard meridian of India, that is IST, and the time on this meridian is considered the standard time for all the Indian states, whether it is Gujarat, whether it is Rajasthan, or towards the north, that is Jammu Kashmir, or towards the south Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka. And all these states have the same time, the time which is on the standard meridian 82 degree 30 minute east. And it says India's vast eastward extent of nearly 30 degree would naturally cause 2 hour difference between Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh. To avoid confusion, the longitude that is passing through Mirzapur. Earlier we used to say it that this meridian is passing through this meridian is passing through Allahabad, but now it is also again the update is there, Mirzapur, Uttar Pradesh, it is passing by, and the standard time, the time that is reflecting on this meridian is considered as the standard time, IST. Now IST or the local time. Local time is on suppose India has 30 meridians and each meridian is equal to 4 minutes. Okay. Since there are 24 time zones on the globe, imaginary time zones, which is taking the complete rotation of one rotation of the earth, that is 360 degree. There are total 180 yeah, 360 meridians, okay, right, and each meridians is located in 1 degree distance, okay, equal distance. Now this meridians defines 4 minutes of time, since if earth takes 24 hours to rotate completely once for 360 degree, it describes us, or it helps us to understand that in 1 hour it rotates for 15 degree, okay, and by 4 minutes it rotates 1 degree. So each meridian in India, the vast expanded land from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, if we look into it, it takes 2 hours to completely rotate. So to avoid the confusion in timetable and official work, scheduling, all these things, uh, one meridian, a single meridian or a standard meridian is been decided or taken care, because to avoid this confusion, so that the time differences is not followed throughout the country, for any country. So 82 degree 30 minute east is the standard meridian for India, and the time that is reflecting on it is considered as the standard time for all the Indian states. So which is known as Indian Standard Time, right? And which is exactly ahead of 5 hour 30 minutes east, or 5 hour 30 minutes ahead of the Greenwich Mean Time, or GMT. So there can be so many questions from it. How many meridians are there? What do you mean by GMT, or Greenwich Meridian Time, or Mean Time? Or what is the standard meridian for India? Or through which district or state the standard meridian is passing by? Okay, there can be so many questions. Let's move on to the next questions. Those who are coming and joining, please do like the live, and if you find this live is suitable for you all, please do like it. Next is in geographical terms, what are the roaring 40s? What are the roaring 40s in geographical term? In geographical term, the what are the roaring 40s? And the options for you are the dangerous oceanic currents in the Atlantic, strong westerly winds in the southern hemisphere, or high altitude cirrus clouds, or the typhoons in the South China, which are known as the roaring 40s. Okay, now the answer says it is the strong westerly winds in the southern hemisphere. Okay, these are powerful westerlies or westerly winds occurring between latitude 40 and 50 degrees south, latitude 40 degree to 50 degrees south, this location, the location, unlike the northern hemisphere, it is in the southern hemisphere, and there are very few land masses at this latitude in the south to create frictions and slow the winds down. See, these are called roaring 40s. Okay, roaring 40s. It is because in these regions, in the southern regions between 40 to 40 degree to 50 degree latitude south, there is the very less land masses are there that can which can actually hinder the blow or flow of these winds. So The answer is strong westerly winds in the southern hemisphere. Moving to the next, it says which of which type of soil rich in iron, manganese, iron, magnesia, and alumina, and is exceptionally suitable for cotton cultivation. Which type of soil rich in iron, magnesia, and alumina is exceptionally suitable for cotton cultivation? And we know, okay, the options are alluvial soil, laterite soil, black soil, which is also called as regur soil, or the red soil. So obviously the answer is black soil. It should be the black soil, because black soil is suitable for cultivating cotton. It says black soil is also known as regur soil, or black cotton soil is highly uh, what is it? Argillaceous, highly argillaceous or clayey, okay, mud type. It is deep and impermeable, okay, because it retains moisture exactly, so that helps the cotton to grow properly. Next question, moving to the next question quickly, as 30 question it takes a lot of time, but then stay tuned, and I hope you will really enjoy it. Those who are coming, please, you can just subscribe channel, or if you're new to the channel, you can just subscribe. Next is the largest river island in the world, Majuli, is formed by which river system? See, the largest riverine island in the world, the largest riverine island in the world, which is named as, or which is known as Majuli, is formed by which river system? Ganga, Godavari, Brahmaputra, and Indus. So see, Majuli is located in Assam, okay, and we know that the Indian northern plains is developed by three major rivers. One is in the west, the Indus River, and the Ganga, and the Brahmaputra. And these area, Majuli and the next to Majuli, it forms the world's largest subtropical delta, which is called Sundarban. Okay, and it is basically formed by river Ganga. The Sundarban delta is formed by river Ganga and river Brahmaputra. But this Majuli, it is it's like island in the river Brahmaputra and Meghna. Let us see the answer quickly and the explanation. It says the Brahmaputra is the answer. The river Brahmaputra formed Majuli, okay, and it is located in Assam. It says Majuli is a vast island floating in the mighty Brahmaputra river in Assam, and in 2016 it became the first island in India to be made a district. It is the cultural capital of Assamese civilization and the center for the Neo Vaishnavites movement, okay, though it faces severe threats from constant soil erosion caused by the river. Yes, obviously, if it is in the river bank, or in the river, and Brahmaputra has a high flow, and along with Ganga, it forms the Sundarban Delta. Again, the question, again, there can be the question, which is the world's largest subtropical delta? Okay, so that is Sundarban, and it's famous for its mangrove forest. Sundarban is famous for mangrove forest, and most of the areas are in Bangladesh and India. Also, it has a famous feature of having the Royal Bengal tiger, the most attractive animal on this earth, that we often quote it. Okay, next is uh, notifications. I supposed to off it. Let me see it is off or not, but I have placed it. Okay, anyhow, the notification continuously it comes, because so many channels are getting their live, starting their live, so the notification comes. Those channels are subscribed by me. I do subscribe many educational channel often. Now let us moving to the next question quickly. A narrow stripe of island connected to larger land masses and separating two bodies of water is called an isthmus, strait, peninsula, or archipelago. Okay, archipelago. Which what is called the land masses, the narrow stripe of land mass which is dividing two water bodies and connecting two bigger land masses is known as, it must be isthmus, because this strait is a narrow water channel that is dividing two land masses. Peninsula is a land mass which is having water surrounded by three sides. So let's see the answer quickly. It says, an isthmus acts as a terrestrial bridge. Famous example include the Isthmus of Panama, that is which is linking North and South America and separates the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean, and the Isthmus of Suez linking the Africa and Asia. They are historic critical for trade, and often the sites open the sites for major official canals, artificial canals, not official canals, it is artificial canals. And the isthmus of the isthmus, that is the landmass between North America and South America. It divides the water bodies of Atlantic Ocean and Pacific Ocean. Next question, let's move to the next question. If anybody is there, you can just like the live. Again, the Aravalli range is one of the oldest fold mountain system in the world. What is its highest peak? That is, which is the highest peak in the Aravallis, and what is its height? It is Anaimudi or Dodabeta, Guru Shikhar, or Dhupgarh. Which is the highest peak of Aravalli? The answer must be Guru Shikhar. Okay, look at this answer. It is yes. The answer is Guru Shikhar, located in Mount Abu, Rajasthan. Guru Shikhar peaks at 1722 meters height from the mean sea level. Now again, another question is, what is mean sea level? Mean sea level is the surface of the water. All the water bodies in the world are interconnected, and the surface remains the same. So the surface of the water is taken as the reference for measuring the depth and the height. So it is located in 1722 meters high, and the Aravalli Range has been worn down by millions of years of weathering, acting as the climatic barrier that prevents the expansions of the desert Thar deserts in the into the eastern part of Rajasthan, okay, and the rest of India. Quickly, we'll move on to the next question. Which of the following is the largest delta in the world? That is, just now I have already explained to you: Mississippi Delta, Mekong Delta, Nile Delta, or Ganga Brahmaputra Delta. Obviously, it should be the Ganga Brahmaputra Delta. It's the world's largest, not only delta, subtropical delta. It falls in the tropical regions, subtropical regions, and it forms the world's largest delta. And the major features of it: it has the mangrove forest, the forest whose roots are above the water or above the land surface, and famous for the Bengal tiger. This very shortly I will go. Next, question number 11. Acha, is there anybody? If not, I will just stop this live here. How much time I have taken the live? Somebody is watching. Please to like the live. Those who are watching, you can just like the live, and if it is possible, you can share. We'll continue. You can also comment if you have any questions. To the next, from the history, let us take this question. And these questions are very easy, I know. And since it is the second live, I hope so. Definitely in the days to come, I will be taking up the classes continuously. But then I'm just starting with all these easy questions, so that you can keep on learning and just revising what you have learned and what you know. It is before shifting to Patliputra, which city served as the initial capital of Magadh or the Mahajanpad. And as you know, in history, in the medieval period and during the medieval period, India had 16 Mahajanpads. What are Mahajanpads? When the people started settling down, that is termed as the that particular area is termed as the Janpad. When it grew further, it became Mahajanpad. And then further, when it grew and conquered many other janpas, then it become empire, like the Mauryan Empire, the first empire that was developed. But here the question is, Magad had its capital at Patliputra. But before that, which was the capital? Vaishali, Rajgriha, or Ujjain, or Varanasi? Which of this city was the capital for Magad? So the answer must be Rajgriha or Rajgir. Okay. Yes, the answer is Rajgir, meaning abode of kings. Modern day Rajgir was specially it was especially what is this? Yeah, the word is impregnable, and as it was nestled in a valley completely surrounded by the five hills. Actually, it says that it was surrounded by five hills, and it was it was not very easy to invade. And King Bimbisara and his son Ajatasattu ruled from here. Later King Udayan shifted the capital to Patliputra because of the strategic location. And you will have to understand, there can be another question. Name the kings who led the Magad, the Mahajanpad Magad from Rajgir, and name the king who shifted the capital from Rajgir to Patliputra. So there can be several questions. Okay, these are very easy questions. Those who are watching continuously, you can just keep on liking and subscribing the channels if you are new to the channel. Next is, the theoretical origins of the Varna system are primarily traced back at the Purusha Sukta. Okay, Purusha Sukta hymn. In which Veda is it found? In which Veda the Purusha Sukta is found? So we know the Vedas are divided into four categories or four kinds. They are Sama Veda, Yajur Veda, Atharva Veda, and Rig Veda. And out of these four Vedas, Rig Veda is the oldest one, and the Purusha Sukta must be containing in Rig Veda. Yes, the answer is Rig Veda. The Purusha Sukta is the 90th hymns of the 10th mandals. See, the hymns are divided into mandals. Okay, the hymns are divided into mandals in Vedas, and then in the 10th Vedas, the 90th hymn is known as the Purusha Sukta. That significantly, historically, it is Rig Veda. It is highly significant historically because it provides the mythic origin story of the four Varnas. That is, what are those four Varnas? Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishyas, and Shudras. So it gives the mythical explanation of the origin, about the origin of these four Varnas. So yes, next question. Moving on to the next question quickly. We'll go slowly, but then this is only 13 question. I think I can cover only 15 question, not more than, since many people are not there. That will take me hardly 30 minutes. Any possible, I will be coming back in actually horizontal live. In horizontal live, many people do not join, and unless you have this active subscribers. So, who was popularly known as the Frontier Gandhi for his role in the independence movement? Who was popularly known as the Frontier Gandhi? It is whether it is Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, and Muhammad Ali Jinnah, or Syed Ahmad Khan. Obviously, Muhammad Ali Jinnah is never been termed. That is, I can omit it. But Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan is termed as the Frontier Gandhi. He was leading from the Western Front, and Northwestern Front. Okay, and he formed the Khudai Khidmatgar. Okay, servants of God, popularly known as the Red Shirts. Okay. So we can also say the other questions can be raised from here. What does the Khudai Khidmatgar stands for, or what is the other name for Khudai Khidmatgar? So it is the red shirt. He was deeply inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence and secularism, fiercely opposing the partition of India. So Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan was leading from the Western Front, Northwestern Front. Next question: permanent settlement by permanent settlement of Bengal was introduced in 1793. Okay, by whom? Who introduced? Other question is, who introduced the permanent settlement of Bengal? Before this, let us try to understand what is permanent settlement. It is the also known as the Jamindari system, and under this policy, the Jamindari system was made hereditary. If the father become Jamindar, the son will be Jamindar, and then grandson will be Jamindar continuously, by birth, or they will become Jamidar. So the answer is Lord Cornwallis. It is the brainchild of Lord Cornwallis, also known as the Jamindari system, as I have explained you. Also, I'll move to the next question quickly. 15th number question, and this will be the last question for this live. I may come in live again after some time, but then for this I will just stop it here. Okay, the historic Kakori train action, which is also very famously known as the Kakari Kand. Okay, Kakari Kand, or the train action organized by the Hindustan Republican Association (HRA), Hindustan Republican Association, took place in which year? Also, you can say took place in which city, or name the leaders of of this Kakari train action, or the Kakari Kand. So the question, it says in which year? It is 1920, 1925, 1930, or 1931. So the answer goes, let's see, it was in 1925. On August 9, 1925, revolutionaries included Ram Prasad Bismillah, Ashfaqullah Khan, and Chandrasekhar Azad, along with Rajendranath Lahiri, okay, who has been hanged in the city of Gonda while assassinated. Okay, Azad helped the train near Kakari to siege the British government between funds for purchasing arms. They seized the train and they looted it. The British responded with severe crackdown, ultimately executing Bismillah, Ashfaqullah Khan, and Rajendra Lahiri and Roshan Singh. These people were hanged or killed by the British after this Kakari Kand. So Kakari is a station or a place between Lucknow and Gonda. You will find it out. So I will stop the live here, and again I will be coming back maybe after some time. But saying, if you how many of you are there? Okay, the low audience is very difficult for going for the live, but then it's okay, fine. I'll just stop it here. So if you are finding this channel or the live session suitable, you can just subscribe the channel for more updates, and every day at 8:30 I'll be available for taking this, especially the general science or the social science GK questions, current affairs questions. And this channel is basically dedicated for empowering the UPSC candidates, TGT, PGTs, as well as the K12 students still. K1 to K12 students. So you can find it very user friendly, and you can just join. Any questions regarding any thing, you can just comment, and let me know if you need more explanation on any subject regarding whether it is history, geography, or civics, or political science, or bit of economics. If you want any explanations, I will be coming up with the live videos sometime. And the live timing is live videos time is at 8:30 every day. So stay tuned, and please do subscribe the channel. Have a good night.